Well, hey everybody. Wow, got a full house in here already. Sorry about that. I just had to run upstairs and get my Mountain Dew ready. Well, let me check in here so far. Aquarium Daily, Andrew, hello. Coro, hello. Mexicali Fish Keeper, hello. How you doing, George? Hey, Chris, Stubbs Aquatics, my good friend. LJ Shrimps, hello. How you doing? Good to see you here. The Green Machine, Sweden. Hello. Hello, Barbara Jackson. Nice to meet you. All right. So, and there's Jude from Only Oscars and Patty's Aquatics. Hello. And Muppet. There's John from My Fish Tank Aquatics. Hi, John. Welcome. Good to see you here, sir. All right. So, has anybody seen the movie Seven with Brad Pitt? What's in the box? That's kind of how I got the theme for this unboxing. I thought it'd be kind of interesting. So, what I'm going to do first of all is I received a message about something that was being sent to me. Goofy American, yeah. Right. And I have technical issues with my YouTube stuff and everything, and I was having some problems, and some people, which I'm going to name off here in a minute, took notice of it and took it upon themselves to try and remedy the situation, which is very, very thoughtful and very nice. And we'll see what happens when I open the box, which I have not done yet, but I will live right here in front of everybody. And but here I have from Jimmy P's Aquariums and Ariums, Curtis from Skull Aquatics, Andrew from Aquarium Daily, Whips World, and Barbara Jackson. Now, all of them except for Whips World and Barbara Jackson's, I don't know who they are, and I really want to say thank you and get to know you. And hey, there's Invertico made it in. Hey there, Svagat. Did I pronounce your name right? Let me know in the comment. And very, very generous of all you good people, and I hope I'm tech savvy enough to learn how to use it as soon as I find out what it is, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing, then we can talk for a little bit, and then I'm going to grab the box. I'll be right back. 1 second. I got it right over here. I'll show you the box first. Here it is. It's from Walmart. Sit back down here. Get this open. Handy dandy buck knife. See if I can do this without severing a limb. That wouldn't look very good on a live stream, seeing a bunch of blood squirting all over the place, so I'm going to be kind of careful here. All right. Didn't lose any appendages on this one. Surprise, surprise. All right. So, opening it up. My wife's going to love this later. She loves to pop this bubble wrap. So, I'll give her something to do. I'm not sure if she's watching right now, but here, Kathy, look at this. Lots of bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay. Now, you guys are very, very generous indeed. I'm going to show you here. Gateway Ultra Slim Notebook. Microsoft, and it has Windows 11. Like I say, I'm not very tech savvy, so my wife will be helping me a lot with this. It has Intel Core i3 processor. 128 gigabytes solid state drive, 4 gigabyte RAM. The battery life is up to 8.5 hours. And yeah, it's better than anything I've got that I've been using. I have to use an old iPad right now for my live stream down here. And this right here also has a camera built into it, I believe. A 1MP front camera. So I will be trying a live stream on this one maybe as soon as next week. Oh, hi, Adele's in here. Hello. I will try and get this configured. I get everything onto it that I need. And I'm sure my wife, if she's watching, she's real good at this, and she can help me with this too. But you guys, thank you so very much for this. I'm not going to tear into this right now because I don't want to lose anything or any of the... I'm going to do this when I go back upstairs with the help of my wife to help me with this because she's the tech-savvy one. Well, hey, Mike, how you doing? PA Fishing Tanks is in the house. Good to see you. Let's see here. Have I missed anything? I probably missed a whole bunch in the chat. That is very nice indeed. And I just watched John's live stream a few minutes ago, and it was very, very interesting and very fun. And I'm not sure if anybody, if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to each other and all that, that would be fantastic because everybody here is great. I'm pretty sure most everybody's subscribed to each other. Bill Meyer, hello. Pink waving car. Hello, Bill Meyer. Nice to meet you here. Welcome. All right. Your wife will be happy now. Whoops. What happened? It just jumped on me here. Oh, isn't it, Kathy? It is very generous indeed. And Adele says, your wife will be happy now. You don't need to nick her iPad to stream live. That's true. Not that I go live that much, but pretty much whatever my nerves allow me to do because of my my nervous state of mind most of the time. But it will definitely come in handy to do it. Green Machine, welcome here. No. Do a little something here. Play a little mess here. How's that sound? Okay. Let me know if that's too loud, guys. I'm just going to be chatting here for a little bit. Jeff, you told me that you were planning on a Wallstead tank. Yes. Yes, I am. I am planning on doing that. And it's either going to be, I have three 20-gallon long tanks, and I have three 10-gallon tanks that still need to be set up. I might wait until I get a larger tank to do that, but I'm thinking one of the 20s might be a good one. And but I'm not going to go completely Wallstead on it because I'm going to have a split filter in there also as a backup. I'm not sure what you guys' thoughts on that. I know Coro has done something similar on his channel I watched. I'm going to try to do like an inch of potting soil at the bottom, 3-inch of some fine gravel and sand on top of it. And then I'm going to get some stem plants, a lot of stem plants in it. What is a Wallstead tank? Yeah, Kathy, what that is, Diana Wallstead is a person, you can look her name up, Diana Wallstead. What she does is she takes a dirted tank with some organic potting soil at the very bottom of the tank and then caps it off with 2 to 3 inches of sand or some very fine gravel and sand mix. And what that does is it provides a lot of nutrients to plants. And the plants will be the actual filter for the aquarium. And you add the fish to it, and the fish will feed the plants. The plants will feed the nitrogen cycle, and it just goes on perpetually for quite a long time. So that's what that is. But I thought it'd be very interesting. Aquarium Delirium going to Vegas, Newcastle, England next month. I'm not sure about that. I've never been to Las Vegas before. That's very nice. Yes. Check out Vince's channel. Really great. Here's for you, Mike. Lots of thumbs up. Check out PA Fishing Tanks. Got a great channel. Him and his son David do some fantastic stuff over there, and I really enjoy it. Lots of good people here. Lots and lots of good people. I really appreciate everybody here. Here now, we got beautiful tanks in the background. Thank you so much, Barbara. I got my African cichlids over this way, and then in this tank right directly behind me, it's got quite a bit of algae. I'm going to see if I move out of the way a little bit, but this is my sunfish. That's Sunny. I've had him for almost 7 years now, and I got him from a teensy tiny little eyelash fry, and he's lived his entire life as a tropical fish. I netted him from a pond, and it was in August, and the water was probably 85 degrees. It was really that warm water, and I netted him out of there, and he's lived in my tank ever since. Very friendly, very happy. Gets along great with everything. He's the tank boss. Nobody gives him any problems at all. He adds a lot of harmony to that tank and keeps everybody in check. If anybody else starts fighting, he'll break it up, which is really cool. Yeah, I love this hobby. It's so nice. I really enjoy them. Well, thank you so much, June. That is so very kind of you. I didn't. I had a list, but it wasn't on there, so I was trying to include everybody that was on the list that was given to me. I appreciate that, Jimmy, for pointing that out. Thank you, June, so much. I'm going to show you here I don't think you've seen this yet because this is going to come in very handy as soon as my wife teaches me how to use it. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I'm not. I'm probably in this. Everybody that's on here, I'm not really sure, but I'm almost guaranteed to be the least tech savvy of anyone here, and that's not a joke. Yes, she is. She has some beautiful Oscars too, I tell you. I've seen her on live streams and I've seen her channel, and her stuff is really nice. I guess I'll do the garage. Yeah. Yes, that's very nice. Let's see here. This is one thing shrimp keepers work out. Green dust algae. Don't want green dust algae. I thought they did want the green dust algae. I I don't get much of that green dust algae, but I get some algae growing on the rocks and whatnot, somewhat. Okay. Catch up with the chat here a little bit. Oh, hello, Tara. I didn't see you. I'm sorry, the chat jumped on me. Oh, you don't worry about that, my dear. It's this came to me like a bolt of lightning out of the blue. I didn't ask for anything, and I didn't expect anything, but then all of a sudden, just wham, and here it is. This is coming in here. And I will be opening this up. I'll do another a video on it when I go to open it up and actually get it going and everything, and working it. And then I will try and do some live stream with it and see how it goes. Because that would be really, really nice, and I can do it without having to use my phone here. So yeah, that's really wonderful, guys. Really, really nice. Very, very generous. You know, I don't know what I've done to deserve it, but I do appreciate it. So, yeah. Favorite fish in your fish room? You know, that's a hard question for me because I have so many here that I really like. I don't think I do have a favorite. I think they're all just equally favorite. My sound is breaking up, I'm hearing. Is that right? Do I sound okay, guys? I just got a message there. Sound is breaking up. Kathy, if you're still out there, she sent me a message. Is it still breaking up, Kathy? One moment, guys. I'm going to send her a little text here. Yes, it is. You might. Well, no, it's going to take me too long to get it configured to do that, Kathy. I'm going to do another video on it. And she's told me to unbox it now, but I really ain't prepared right here at the moment to do that. going to do that a little bit later. But I'm going to do it. So let's see here. Yes. Here's Terrace Tanks and Friends right there. Hey, if I could subscribe more than once, I would definitely be doing that. I tell you that right now. Yeah. Yeah, please go ahead and post the link. I can't do it from StreamYard, otherwise I'd be doing double duty here, posting links left and right for everybody. So yeah, go ahead. If you see somebody, whoever you're next to, post their link, and we all help each other out in this. And it's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yep, a triple. Yes, I thank goodness. And I'm probably missing a lot of stuff here, guys. If you mentioned something on here and I miss it, it's because of my eyesight. But I'm trying to read all of these. Thank you, Kathy. Very nice indeed. Very nice. LJ Shrimp. I am going to do one. I already have plans to do it, but it's going to be a little while. I need to get an RODI filter first. And I've seen some on Amazon that are pretty reasonably priced, and I'll get one of those, and then I have to get the Fluval Stratum active substrate, because it might last a long time in my tanks, because my KH is very low, even though it's a hard water. So I'm thinking that it probably lasts, if I got the substrate, it probably lasts me about 2 years in between resets. I'm doing well. Chris, thank you so much, sir. I'm doing great because all of you guys are here. Everyone on this chat right now. Everyone in here made my hobby so much better. Really enjoying it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, the Caridina shrimp, I'm doing really good on the Neo Caridina right now. I got not sure how many, pretty close to 1,000 between all the tanks I got them split up in. But they're breeding like gangbusters. I got tiny little babies coming out every single day. I got married females everywhere. And my friend Mark Shelley over at Mark Shelley Aquatics, he started his first Neo Caridina tank, and he got some fancy red tigers. And I chat with him quite a bit on Messenger and stuff, and he's a friend, and he sends me all kinds of stuff every now and then. And after watching his channel and how he's done his, I probably won't do a tank quite that elaborate, but I'll probably start out like a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon or something, and with a sponge filter, and start it like that. I have 6 tanks already going, and no water changes for 3 years now. Are fully planted. Yeah, that's the Wallstad method. I'm going to try something like that. At first, I'm going to have a small sponge filter in it too, that's already seated, and that way, just so I can sleep at night, I'm a little bit wound a little bit tight when it comes to my aquariums and whatnot. I tend to worry a little bit here and there, and who knows? We'll see what happens. I know that the plants really do take a lot of nitrate out of the water, and once I feel more comfortable and confident, the system is going strong and have the right balance of fish, and their inhabitants along with the plant, I might just pull that sponge filter back out. Yes, that's right. Whenever I subscribe, I'll go and watch a video and I'll make a comment on it. And that is, it will stick a lot better. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times that I've subscribed to a channel that I go to it and start watching a video and really like it and watch it through. And then, but if I don't comment, I notice that my subscription will go away, and then I'll go back and do it again and then leave a comment, and then it'll stick. Aquarium delirium. I'm not sure what aquarium delirium is, to be honest with you, Tara. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I'm delirious most of the time, but I'm not sure about the aquarium. But delirium, I'm not sure. I have to look that up. So what are your plans for your new gift? Well, first plan is to learn how to use it. And once I get past that hurdle, the sky is the limit. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I have to get everything configured on it, get all my apps on it, whatnot. With my wife's help, I should be up and running here hopefully in another week or sooner. I'm not sure. She's really good with computers and stuff. She works with them all the time. She builds courses online for people to do all kinds of stuff, online courses and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a big help with the channel, and really I'm anxious to try it. So well, I'll see how it goes once I get it going here. Here now. Very heavy planted and taking a week out of those tanks. Oh, I know that in my tank that I have hornwort, it grows. I mean, I get so much. I had started out with a little bunch that I bought on eBay. My first plant about 3 years ago, and that was my first plant was Java moss, which I bought a little $5 clump about the size of a softball. And from that, I've got enough to probably fill completely. If I took all the Java moss out of all my tanks, I could probably completely fill the 75-gallon tank here with it. From top to bottom. Maybe not. But be close. Then I got the hornwort, which is a fast-growing plant that I just float on top of the water. Now this plant right here, behind me, most of these tanks, that is over here in the African cichlid tank, rather. That's an Anubias, gigantic Anubias that I got from Shelly. That the African cichlid, a hornwort I was mentioning before I get down the round rabbit hole here. If I threw a handful of hornwort in that tank, that size, that would be gone by tomorrow morning, or by tonight even, because the African cichlids just devour it. And that's it's a pretty tough plant, that hornwort, but they don't bother the Anubias. So that's kind of a nice thing to have for an African cichlid tank. But yeah, I feed my excess hornwort to my African cichlids, and I also put it in my scud tank. I raise up the scuds to feed my pistogrammas. Hopefully get those guys in breeding gear pretty soon. I run all about my tanks, the fish room, without filters, heavily plants as well. Was nervous about it when I started, but everything is going great. 4 months in. Yeah. Yes. I'm pretty new to plants, so I'm going to start out with one tank that I'm going to do the Wallstad method, and then if it goes good, we'll see what we'll go from there, depending on what type of fish I keep. I mean, like with these cichlids and stuff, it'd be difficult to have the Wallstad tank because not just so much for the life of the plant, because they probably would tear it up. More so for them digging into the substrate, dig in, and if they get down to that dirt, it could cause some other nutrient issues in water. And because a lot of these animals, they dig. I mean, I've seen a video out today with Father Fish. He was talking about keeping big fish with a Wallstad tank. And June from Only Oscars, this is interesting what he said. He said he has 7 inches of substrate. He put like 2 inches of dirt and then like, what did he say, 6 or 8 inches of sand on top of it. And he said what he does is he puts a flat rock, like something like, let's see if I can grab one here. Show you. If I can reach it. He said to grab a flat rock like this and just set it on top of the sand, and then when the Oscars go to breed, they'll go ahead and deposit the eggs on the flat surface rather than trying to dig down to the bottom of the glass. Now, I've never bred Oscars, but I have bred other Central and South American cichlids, and I can attest that they will dig in the substrate. And I wouldn't personally put my faith in this over the entire tank. I mean, it might work, but if you're like me, I like to have backup systems. I don't want to trust in something that isn't fully confirmed. But yeah, I was watching that today, and I thought to myself, you can ask my wife, I'm kind of like a scenario builder. My mind's always going. I can think of all the things that can go wrong, a lot of things, and sometimes I can generate things that will go wrong that haven't already happened, but could possibly happen. I can see a lot of problems with that method that Father Fish, but he's a good, I like his channel, and he really does great dirted tanks, and that's what inspired me to want to try and start my own Wallstad tank. And I think it's what he's doing is really great. And I'm not, I never go against anybody's method of how they want to do their tanks. It makes them happy, and if they're enjoying it, I think that's absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. For some reason or another, my chat isn't moving. I'm scrolling now. Hear a person here in chat. Oh yeah, Chris is asking if you have any video on that Patty's Aquatics. We'll have to check out your channel, and I'm not sure. I think I'm already subscribed to you. I believe I am, and I have to go around and check all these things. So I will do that out as well. Person in chat. Aquarium Delirium. Is Andrew? Aquarium Delirium. I'm not sure exactly. I'm way behind here in the chat, you guys. I'm going to try and catch up a little bit. Oh, it's about raising the KH without raising the pH. No, what I know my KH really drops in my tanks with my water. Now the pH is high, and what happens if I don't add something that'll buffer the water? I mean, there's some buffer, because my water has like 0 buffer, and and I have started to have a tank going, and I'm fishing it. And what happens is after a little while, and I even do water changes, but I only do like 20% water change at a time. And after a few months, I mean, I continue my maintenance and whatnot, but the pH will eventually, at some point, drop, and it'll just crash really bad. And that's the reason why I add the crushed coral and the aragonite substrate. Only Oscars is asking, Kathy, what is that? That's a password protection program, I think, but she can answer that for you better than I can. I'm really not sure. Hello, Dee Dee. I didn't see you come in here. Welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm a newbie at this, and I'm so far behind in this chat right now. There's so many things that are going on in here that I haven't seen a lot of these hellos and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and tap on each one of them as I go down here. There's Double Trouble. Collaboration of Curiosities. Hi, John. Andrew says hi, Dee Dee. My Fish Tank Aquatics. Hi, Adele. Dr. Callie. Tara. And Kathy's answer is here to June. It's a password, very secure, very easy. I got to attest to that because if I go on someplace that requires a password, if we have it programmed in our computer, we have that. It works pretty well. Everybody head to Dee Dee's Fin Den and give her a subscription. Whoops. Darn it. My chat just jumped on me again. Oh, here's a thing here. I jumped way on me. Honestly, we all have different methods of achieving the same method. Achieving the same goal, keeping fish. There should be no need to nitpick, just find what works for you and go with it. That's absolutely right. I've been doing that for almost my whole life. I mean, I've noticed I've never really had too many issues on these forums and whatnot, but I tell you, I've noticed over the years, and I'm sure if you guys have noticed it too, the biggest thing to start a fight is asking how somebody does a water change. Everybody does it different. Well, some people do it the same, but I've seen a lot of arguments go back and forth. I'm like, oh, man. Well, hello, Steve. How you doing there, matey? Good to see you, pal. And how are you doing today, Steve? I've been enjoying your channel, watching your videos. Good day, Steve, from Adele in Australia. Yep, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's absolutely right. I'm the same way. There's so many different variables in these tanks. The stocking of the fish, how many fish you have, how you're going to balance it out. Like some of these tanks here, I have to do my weekly maintenance, which I haven't done my the algae cleaning on the glass, but that's pretty much one of the only things that I don't do because I don't like getting bit, and I'm waiting on a magnet cleaner to do that because I have psoriasis and it hurts like hell when these African cichlids bite me. So I just don't like to. I don't want to have to do use the net to keep them at bay and then try to do the work. It's just too much of a pain to do that. So I'm working with what I got right now. I'm looking great. Did you get your glasses fixed? Thanks. I appreciate that, Steve. I really do. Here. My eyes working here. That's right. Wait a minute. Not tanked. Yeah. I love talking about tanks and aquariums and fish. What I really love to talk about sometimes is snails, and a lot of people don't like snails, but I love my mystery snails that I breed, and Harmshorn snails, and a bunch of them. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely right. Everything is going good. Do nothing. Just let it go. I'm sorry about that. The reason why you can see it my nose is because these are bifocals. They don't have the line in them, but I have to tilt my head so I can read the comments on this little device here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to. I need to get some actual computer glasses where it'll bring everything closer to me. Where I can go up here a little. That's not the first time I've heard that. My sister-in-law, my wife's sister, watched a live stream when she was out in California, and I was here doing a live stream, and she said, "Yeah, but we're looking up Jeff's nose all the time." I'm like, "Oh, God forbid! Sorry about that." That's all right, though. Honesty is the best policy, right? Don't forget the power bill. All righty. I think I'm caught up with the chat now. Here we are. ISIS is a pain. I have it myself. Same deal, Aquarium Delirium. Yeah, psoriasis is a pain. It really is disheartening too. I mean, even though you can't really see it too well, but you know it's there. You go in public, and I am very self-conscious about it, so I don't go out very much because of it. My wife says that nobody even notices it, but I notice it, and it causes a lot of anxiety in my life. On top of the physical aspect of it, yes, it is. It's really, I tell you, it bothers me a lot. But, I have to get over it because you got to live and have fun with what you have, right? So I'm doing the best I can. Please hit that like button. Oh, thank you very much, Chris. That's very nice of you. Oh, I didn't see that either. I was wondering about that. I was like, I wasn't really sure. Yes, I do too. Yeah, and mine started out as a tiny spot on my elbow here. It started out at a tiny spot on my elbow, and now it's on my arms, my knees. Yeah, I don't know. It's genetic. It goes down through every other generation or something, they're calling it now. I know my oldest aunt. I tell you, my cats get on me and they want to mix in my arm all the time. You want to talk about pain, but they're being such sweet babies. You gotta. I just kind of like take it, you know. I just don't want to hurt their feelings, even though it hurts. Currently boiling. Listening to Jeff and chatting. Well, thank you, Patty. That's very nice. It is a Good Friday, isn't it? And Steve says, let's have some really big pots to boil that up. I don't have much in the way of driftwood in any of my tanks except for the cholla wood. And some of that I will boil, and some of it I'll just boil for a couple minutes, and I'll float it, and it sinks in about 2 to 3 days. The bristlenose fleckles like it real well. And there's an answer for Steve. Unfortunately, no. Okay, size, but flip the wood to get it off. Yeah. Doesn't it though? Doing something for your hobby and something that's relaxing just to make things nice. I like doing stuff like that. Well, I tell you, for those that may have joined, they haven't been on. I did an unboxing a little earlier, and this is what was in the box, just so in case you had missed it. And I did a little skit from the movie Seven. What's in the box? I tell you, that was a freaky movie. I seen that. But this is gonna make doing live streams a lot better, and I'm gonna be hosting some, and I'm gonna be joining some, and we're gonna be having some fun. That's right. That's how the bigger pieces. Yep. I'm gonna get some driftwood for some of my tanks. Like I said, I've been trying. I got a tank that I got like semi-scaped, but seeing all these beautiful planted tanks by everyone that does them. And I'm gonna say this: Tara on her channel has some planted tanks that are absolutely stunning, and the nanofish, which I'm really getting interested in keeping as well. So I want to get something set up like that where I can breed nanofish and have it also in a nice, beautiful aquarium at the same time. Friday. But I had a cake. Hey, there you go. That sounds pretty good. A nice piece of cake, huh? I think I'm gonna go and get me some donuts after this is over with. I think my blood sugar is gonna drop on me. Hey, Budget Pond Keeper. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you there, my mate. I've been checking out this gentleman's channel, and keeps a nice pond of fish outside, and really enjoyable. You know, thank you so much, Terry. You're such an inspiration, and you really opened up new doors to my aquarium hobby, and I appreciate that so very much. You'll never know. Oh yeah, donuts. One of my favorite things. A nice cup of coffee and some delicious donuts. Oh yeah. Oh, hi Nona. Now, Sketty Nona, your name is Sarah. Is that right? I want to make sure because before telling you that. I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing here. Very kind person. I really appreciate seeing you here, Nona. Or Sarah, if you prefer. You can let me know what you prefer. Correct, okay. Do you prefer to be called Sketty Nona, or do you prefer to be called Sarah? I just ask you that right now. So I'll know how to proceed going forward. Kelly says, hello, Sarah. Okay. I'll address you with Sarah from now on. And says I have to wait a half an hour to work out or I'll get cake cramps. While you're working out, that's more than I can say what I'm doing. Nona is fine too. Okay. All right. I'll either call you Nona or Sarah or Sketty Nona. Oh, any of those will work. Okay. That's very nice. Yes. Go and definitely check out Tara's. I wish I'll be so happy when I see some more content. I have no pressure, but that is nice. Well, you guys, I'm going to say this to June, Barbara Jackson, Andrew, Jimmy P, Curtis at Skull Aquatics, Whips World, all of you who chipped in for this for me. I want to say a huge and heartfelt thank you. You didn't need to do that, but I tell you something, very generous and very kind, and I will never forget it. And you guys are great, just like everybody here is. And Wisconsin, you're just across the lake from us. I also am in Michigan. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this very much. I really am. I got a lot of projects I got planned for this fish room coming up. The African cichlids. I love them, but I'm in the process of trying to get them kind of moved along to a different home, so I can get started on some new species that I want to breed here in the fish room. And I'm looking into getting into some of the nano type fish, and I also want to start breeding lots of different species. I want to do some wild type bettas, the Indonesian mouth brooding type. I really find them fascinating. And maybe you could do some different species of shell dwellers and whatnot, which these tanks are pretty much well set up for already. But just some smaller fish. My goal right now is my big leap from making my way to a filterless tank was I hooked up a central air system, so I'm running sponge filters in all the tanks rather than a lot of these tanks have Penguin 350 BioWheel filters on the back of them. And I'm trying to wean myself off the power filters and cut down the lucky bill because it's getting up there. Thank you for posting that link, Kathy. I get nervous too. I do too. I understand that. I understand that very much, Tara. And what I'm going to consider is that every once in a while you put a video out. I'm going to consider that a treat and share. I like all the videos I've seen. I'm going to cherish every single one that I ever see and have seen. And good day, Stavs. Mark Sterlson's in the house. Actually, Mark Sterlson, are you still in Istanbul? He's in Turkey on vacation. Thanks, Kathy, from George. This is George from Mexicali Fish Keeper. Really good guy. I'm gonna start. I need to get around more on one of these channels and get so caught up I don't get a chance to make my rounds and hit all the channels and see videos and everything that comes across all the time. Oh, you do? Wonderful. I haven't seen him. I'm gonna get on that as soon as I get off here and check it out. Nice. Right. That's a hello to Sarah. Here's brilliant. I'm glad to be part of it. I'm so glad, Stephen. I'm glad you're here. I tell you, you're really a good mate over there. And if I ever go to England, I'd be pleased to meet up with you and have a cup of coffee. That would be a lot of fun. You're a good guy, and I'm not sure if I've made you a moderator here. I hope I have. I can't see on StreamYard, but you're definitely in high regard with me. And I'm not sure who I have or not, but everyone here deserves to have a wrench. Not sure. I don't have my phone here. Well, I do have my phone here actually, but it's turned off right now. So I will get to that, and I'll straighten that out later. I don't want everybody to look at my nose though. I'm trying to tilt my head down here and read. Good vibes. Yes. Still in Turkey. Small city called That's quite a trip from, how far is that from Australia, Mark, to Turkey, approximately? Bring a fiber? Coffee's on me, mate. Kenya. Kenya, okay. The only country I've been to, Mark, outside of the United States is Canada so far. You want to travel sometime? Hey there, Mark Shelley's in the house. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? I'll show you here. I had an unboxing earlier that a group of great folks shipped in and bought this for me because my equipment's kind of outdated and I have to borrow my wife's machines and she uses them for work, and so now I have something here that I'm going to be able to work with them as soon as I get everything configured on it and whatnot. And the Gateway Ultra Slim notebook, and yeah. Anybody in the United States that wants Neo Caridina shrimp, check out his Mark's website. And what I'm going to do later on is I'll link it in the description on the studio, and check it out. Or if you want to drop that link yourself, Mark, I'm not sure if I made you a mod, but go ahead and do that. Go ahead and publicize your website. And he's got great shrimp, folks, I tell you. I got my Blue Dream from him. I got my Bloody Marys who are breeding. I got beautiful little tiny shrimplets now. And that's even after my accident. I dropped one of my females. I got 2 males and 2 females. And when I did the unboxing, I was so nervous and I was trying to be as careful as possible, and I still ended up. I thought I had all 4 of them in the tank. And then the next day I found the big one. She was buried too. That was really distressing to me. I tell you what, I was beside myself with grief on that one for a bit. And I love these little creatures, and I love to watch them go forth and multiply. And create huge colonies. I love seeing a bustling city of shrimp crawling around my tank floors. There's a question for Chris. I have bully barbs. What's the cure? For anybody? Well, what I do sometimes, if I have a bully cichlid, I don't have any barbs at the moment, which I'm going to change that too, because I want to get some cherry barbs. But if I get a bully cichlid, a lot of the time, anymore, what I will do is absolutely nothing. They will work it out or they won't. You take the bully fish out, put them in a timeout box for a week or two. You put them back in, and I guarantee almost 100% of the time, almost, it'll go right back to the same thing. They will either work it out or they won't. And if they don't, which I found that if you give it enough time, it will subside usually. And if it doesn't, you got two choices. Take the bully fish out or take the bully out. You need to put them in another tank or rehome them. Because that goes for the cichlids. I'm not sure about the barbs. Lovey's in the house. Hi, Lovey. Welcome. Another friend from Germany. I'm not sure if I showed you this, Lovey. The nice folks on here chipped in and got me a laptop for my YouTube videos and for my live streams and whatnot. Jimmy, Andrew, Curtis, Barbara Jackson, Whips World, June from Only Oscars, and am I missing anybody? If I'm missing anybody, please let me know because I don't have the list in front of me right now. But it was really, really nice, very generous. I didn't expect it. I didn't request anything. It's just something that somebody took note of and went ahead and did. And it's really quite nice indeed. I have your tropical tank. What fish would you suggest? Well, there's a lot of great beginner fish that you could get, budget, and it depends on what you like. If you like cichlids, or if you like to start out with barbs, or live bears are a good one to start out with. My very first fish I ever had back in '74, I started out with red swordtails. I also had a blue Grammy. That was my first fish. And that was back before the internet, back before cell phones. The wheel. No, it wasn't before the wheel. But it was back before all the information we have today. But I would suggest if you wanted to start a tank, some live bears, or if anybody else out here has a lot of experience. See, most of my experience lies with the cichlids. Because I went right from my swordtails and my gourami, which I still love, those types of fish, and I'm going to be getting back into them a bit. But I went right to cichlids, not Africans. These are kind of a new thing for me over the last couple of years, but I'm kind of overrun with them, and so I'm going to be trying to rehome the majority of them. I'm going to keep some of my key guys here. Because they are just stunning, and I want to keep a few of them. But there's a lot of different types of barbs. A lot of barbs would make a good first fish. Very hardy. Person to ask on that would be Tara, Lovey, Chris, Stubbs Aquatics. They all have great insight on very hardy, beginner easy fish. But I'll tell you, budget. You get a fish tank. And you have Andrew over there in the UK. Reach out to him, and I'm sure that he would be more than happy to help you with that. And you guys could even do a video on it. I think it would be really great to do that. You would love to have an aquarium in your house. It is so nice. I can't tell you how much enjoyment I get from mine. I have all the tanks down here, which you can't see, but there's about 20 down here, give or take. Then I have 6 up the stairs. I got 3 or 4 that aren't set up yet, so I'll be hovering right about 30, and I think I'm just going to stop at that point. Famous last words. But that's a lot. It keeps me busy. Yeah, you can ask your LFS. But if they say, here, try this, Oscar, think twice about it. Sometimes they do that. Thank you, Kathy, for dropping that link. That's very nice. Hey, Steve. Thank you, mate. You have a great one. And thank you so much for being here. And I will see you on your next video. You'll get a smiling face and a big thumbs up from me, mate. Good job. Oh, well, thank you very much. I will try and put out some videos on the beginning fish keepers. I haven't really done that yet. I always, I don't know. I just kind of jumped in the middle of the stream when I started doing this. Yes, that's very important right there as well. What type of water parameters you have will dictate a lot of what kind of fish will do well for you. Varieties, yes, that's what I'm starting to get into actually. Budget, so we're going to be entering that phase pretty much at the same level when it comes to keeping the smaller nano fish, because that's exactly what I'm going to start trying to get into in breeding, and doing a little more aquascaping and with these smaller fish. It's really that'd be a lot of fun for you to see that. Here's Carl. My favorite beginning is the Zebra Daniel. I agree with that. I love the Zebra Daniels. Very bulletproof fish. Very active and very attractive. And they have a longfin variety as well now. I know that I seen Terrace had a video showing her longfin variety of Zebra Daniel, and they are beautiful. I'm not sure how common they are, but they are definitely well worth checking out. I always tend to go for the shorter fin varieties myself just because they move a little bit faster. I'm not sure. And the bedders that I'm going to be getting are going to be the wild type shorter fin bedders, because like when I see the guppies with real long tails, there's nothing wrong, they're gorgeous. But sometimes it takes them so long to get to the food. Sometimes if you have other fish in the tank that are quick, they'll outcompete them for food. Bloodfin tetras, harlequin rasboras, awesome. Yes, they are. You know, one of my favorite tetras that I've actually kept, they are a little bit on the nifty is the Serpe tetra, or the red minor tetra. Beautiful red color, but they're like little teeny red piranhas. They will go after a fish with long flowing fins, definitely. Thank you for dropping that link, Kathy. I appreciate it, honey. Any live bear is my favorite starter. Yes. In fact, I have. If you were in the States here, Budget, I would send you some of my black mollies, because those are bulletproof and I love them. They're the only. Well, no, they're not the only live bears I have. I have my Blue Star Endlers, which are breeding great now and getting color. If I had this set up where I was able to move this, I would take you around and show you, but I don't have it set up that way right now. But I have Blue Star Endlers. They have been breeding constantly, and I got my little teeny males are starting to color up, and it's really a sight to behold. Thank you, Kathy. Blue longfins are pretty easy to find now. Just saw the golden. Ooh, that would be beautiful. That would be very beautiful in a tank. Yeah, the Corey Anius wanted to get the albino variety like Andrew has. He was supposed to send me. He's going to send me some. But after seeing his, I wanted some. I wanted some a long time, and then he got them, and then I only increased my desire to get some of those albino Corys because they just really pop in the tank. Really look nice. Oh, you do? Oh, wow, Chris, I didn't know that. I haven't seen them. The leopard danios are beautiful also, yes. I had no idea you had danios. Thank you very much, Kathy. I tell you guys, I'm the luckiest man in the world having Kathy. She is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I love you, honey. Thank you so much. Yes, they are. I do love the zebra danios. You know, that's one I might even see. I want to start breeding some nano fish. I might start out with the zebra danios. I've watched some videos on breeding them, and that might be kind of rewarding to do that. And I can share them with all my friends here in the United States. I do ship, and I've already got some plans to ship some things to Jimmy. I know Jimmy has his eyes out for some of my black mollies and some other things. So I'll be definitely be getting those out this spring, and we'll get ready for those. I have to set up a time, place, and whatnot. Trying to read this, getting up a little closer. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Kathy, very much, honey. Moi to you too, sweetie. Yes, thank you so much. No, you cannot borrow, Kathy. Yeah, I'm sure she is. You're a funny guy. I tell you what. The red phantoms. Oh yeah, those red phantom tetras are beautiful. You know, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful fish, and like I say, having cichlids my whole life, I have so many fish that I want, and I'm I'll never in my life have everything I want, but I got to do what you can do, right? There's so many that I want to get to. Long day, and hope you have a great. Thank you very much. May you have a good day, and you take it easy and get some rest, and get with Andrew on that aquarium. And I tell you what, you will not regret it. One way or another, you'll enjoy it. You like your pond, you like your aquarium just as well. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there are two different types of keeping fish, but having it right there where you can sit in a chair and enjoy a nice cup of coffee, I tell you what, there's nothing beating that. I can sit there, I'll get out my magnifying glass, my coffee, and I'll just watch. It helps me with a tiny triplet when I'm sitting in the morning. I'll grab my magnifying glass, I get my coffee, and I'll sit in my chair, and I'll just kind of veg out for a little while. It's really nice. No problem. Thanks, Chris. I'm just rambling at this point. You know, I did the unboxing, and I've already been going now for a while, so I'm just talking about fish and keeping them in different species and whatnot. I just love that. Just love it. So So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. My wife does too. She wishes I would do that, but I do sometimes. I'll do it. Hey, John, thank you for being here, my friend, and hopefully much more success heading our ways in the future. We're just going to go ahead and just take our channels to new levels, and that's going to be great. I'm really very much. Hey, Mark, and I want to thank this gentleman right here. Before you go, Mark, has been a huge influence on me with my shrimp. He has given me so much pleasure with my aquarium hobby. Because of Mark Shelley and Mark Shelley Aquatics. He is a good guy, top of the line, and has the highest quality neocaradinas, I think, in the United States. To be honest, and I'm not just saying that. I really truly believe it. Thank you again, Mark. And you have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, sir. Thank you. So, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John. Yeah, I'm going to be exploring the possibilities with this. My wife's going to help me with it. Like I say, I'm not very tech savvy, but I've got to learn somewhere, and she's a good place. She's a good teacher, so I will be doing that. And, thanks again, Mark. Back at you. Bye. Oh, thank you, Tara. I'm wrapping it up here too, and everybody, thank you so very much, everyone. And I got some work to do here in the fish room as well. So, everybody, thank you for being here, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks again.